shopping here. Okay, let's see. A 4-letter word for king of beasts. Is the answer wolf? Or bear? I know what it is. Lion! Your cousin is the king of beasts. Maybe I should call you Your Highness. Okay, last one. A 5-letter word for gossip or unproved story? Gossip means unproved story. An unproved story means gossip. What other word is there? Oh, Marshmallow, this always happens to me on the last one. I'm gonna have to think about this one. Unproved story?
Where is that paper?
Robert! Where's my newspaper?
Coming, Your Majesty. May I say, you're looking exceptionally beautiful and regal and understanding this morning, Your Majesty. A rose for a rose to brighten your breakfast.
Why, Rabbit, how thoughtful. And now my morning paper, please.
Well, why read the paper on such a glorious morning, Your Majesty? Why not drink in the sunshine, taste the fresh air, savor the sweetness of the morning?
I've already had my breakfast, and I don't want to drink, taste, or savor anything. I want to read. My paper, please. What happened to my paper? It's a mess.
I'm so sorry, Your Majesty. But when the paper boy delivered the Wonderland bee, he tossed it in the flower bed and it came all undone.
Well, undone is unacceptable. From now on, I want my paper special delivery.
I'll take care of it, Your Majesty. In fact, from now on, not just special delivery, but royal delivery. Because you are the queen, your wish is my command. If you say sit, I'll sit. If you say stand, I'll stand. Whatever I can do for you, I'll do it with chivalry. From now on, I'll bring your paper royal delivery. Because you are the queen, because you are of royalty, your happiness I crave. You have my total loyalty. Whatever I can do for you, I'll do it with chivalry. From now on, I'll bring your paper royal delivery. To see your highness smile, I'd walk a crooked mile. To bring you happiness, I'd clean up any mess. Whatever I can do for you, I'll do it with chivalry. From now on, I'll bring your paper royal delivery.
Now, hurry up and read me the interesting tidbits in today's edition.
Oh, right away, Your Majesty. caterpillar tells tale. The caterpillar told a story yesterday.
That's not interesting. The caterpillar tells stories every day.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. That's true. Here's one. Cheshire Cat disappears. The Cheshire Cat was not seen in several locations today.
That's not interesting either.
Alice visits Wonderland.
Oh, it's the same dull stories every day. There's only one thing that's more unacceptable than a paper that's undone, and that's a paper that's uninteresting. Rabbit! Bring me the editors of this newspaper at once.
Right away, Your Majesty.
And you call yourselves editors?
We're sorry, Your Highness.
It was just a slow news day.
Slow? The articles in this paper are duller than the Dormouse's vacation slides.
Well, actually, we're planning on covering those in tomorrow's travel section.
You know, Your Majesty, this is the best we can do. You should hear some of the stories we didn't print.
Oh, I don't see how they can be any less interesting.
Well, let's see. How about hair hops?
What are the details?
Those are the details.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Isn't there anything interesting going on around here?
Well, there was that one thing that happened yesterday.
We were walking near the tea party.
A lovely day for tea and crumpets, wouldn't you say?
I certainly would say.
Crumpet?
I thought you'd never ask. Oh,
What's wrong?
I seem to have lost a filling out of one of my teeth.
Time for a refill.
Hold it! Go back over that again. Here's your story. Do you think the hare's filling fell out by accident? Of course not. I'll bet it was because the hatter served him day-old stale crumpets. Start again.
Crumpet?
I thought you'd never ask. Ow!
Oh, gee, what's wrong?
My filling. It fell out because I couldn't bite through this stale crumpet.
Oh, are we having an earthquake?
It's your fault. Hares have weak teeth. I refuse to take the blame.
Oh, yeah? Well, you'll be hearing from my dentist and my lawyer, pal.
Wait a minute.
The hatter would never do that to the hare.
And they would never talk to each other like that.
Were you there the whole time?
No, we kept walking. All we saw was the part where the hare lost his filling.
But I'm sure it had nothing to do with the crumpets being stale.
Well, how do you know? Did you actually examine them?
Well, no, but
Then, a stale crumpet might have caused his filling to fall out. In fact, it's a very likely explanation, seems to me.
it's possible, but we can't prove it.
It would just be gossip.
Who cares? It's possible and it's interesting.
I suppose so.
Even if it is just a rumor.
Oh, don't quibble about details. It makes an interesting story, and I order you to print it. Ribbit!
Oh, hi, Mr. Cat.
Hello, Alice. Where are you going in such a hurry?
To the Hatter's tea party.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Wait, but you didn't warn me. What do you mean?
Let's just say I've heard the Hatter's crumpets aren't all they're cracked up to be.
What?
In fact, speaking of cracked up, that's what might happen to your teeth if you eat them. Or so I've read.
Hatter serves stale crumpets. I can't believe this is true.
So, do you still want to go to the tea party?
Gee, I don't know. I already told the Hatter I was coming. I really can't back out now.
Suit yourself. But if you value your teeth, stay away from those crusty crumpets. Remember, you don't want to bite off more than you can chew.
can't believe the Hatter's crumpets would be stale. But, as the cat said, it is in the paper. For safety's sake, maybe I'd better just have tea and stay away from the crumpets.
This will be the tea party to end all tea parties.
Of course it will be. Your parties are très marvelous.
Tray as in tea tray?
No, très as in French for very.
Oh, you are tray kind.
Not at all. You, Hatter, are the host with the most. My good friend the Hatter gives the tea parties that matter. He's the host with the most, it's surely no idle boast. Or patter, or chatter. His parties are chic, the setting tray sleek. May we. Surely everyone in Wonderland can see he's the host with the most, so let us give a toast.
Magnifique! And also magnifique!
Why, thank you, my friends. May the tea party never end. Since I've been called the host with the most, I'm supposed to boast. It's tray fun for each and every one. Only the best for my perfect guests. I'm the host with the most and the perfect host. The perfect host never rests. Ah, Alice. Have a seat, my dear girl. A little tea for the little lady.
There you go.
And how about a crumpet to go with your tea?
Gee, I don't know. I'm not that hungry.
Are you sure? They're fresh out of the oven.
Actually, I don't like things that are fresh. That is, I'm fresh out of appetite.
What?
For crumpets. Not that I'm saying they're not fresh, or that they're hard, or stale, or so tough that they would hurt my teeth.
Oh. Does Alice seem a bit more confused today than she was yesterday?
Gee, I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, please do. Please check.
According to the confusion meter... Nope. Today she's just confused. Yesterday she was very confused.
Then I don't understand, Alice. Why don't you want a crumpet? You've never turned one down before.
Well, it's just that I'm not... I'm not really... I'm sorry. It's just that there's this story in the paper.
Oh, what story in the paper could there possibly be that could cause such a... Hatter serves stale crumpets? This isn't true. My crumpets are always fresh out of the oven.
Well, the article says something about the hair losing a filling.
It was loose already. His crumpet wasn't to blame.
Now, because of this bogus story, no one will want to come to my tea parties if they think I serve stale crumpets.
How could such a rumor end up in the newspaper?
I don't know how a thing like... Wait a minute.
Now that's news!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, don't look so glum. I bet you're selling papers as fast as you can print them.
Crystal, is that true? Sold out? Every copy?
See? I was right. Do I have a nose for news or what? No secret can ever be too small. No story can ever be too tall. Once we begin, we'll uncover them all. What's on the surface may be sweet and bland, so you have to dig deeper. Do you understand? Just dig, dig, dig to get the real scoop. If you dig, 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 then we'll make some loot. Embellish like crazy when you're telling the truth. Oh, don't worry if you haven't got the proof. What's on the surface may be sweet and bland, so you have to go deeper. Do you understand? You've got to dig, dig, dig to get the real scoop, you've got to dig, 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 then we'll make some loot. A story's thrilling when you're digging up the dirt. We'll make millions when you're digging up the dirt. Dig, dig, dig. To get the real scoop, you've got to dig, 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 then we'll make some loot. A story's thrilling when you're digging up the dirt. So start digging, digging up the dirt. This is it. From now on, you will print any story that might be true, as long as it's juicy.
How can a story be juicy?
I don't mean stories about apples and oranges, that's for sure. I mean stories that are interesting, fascinating, dramatic.
Even if we can't prove they're true?
Do you want to sell papers or worry about a tiny technicality like proving something?
Well, actually...
Just do it!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That was my lucky penny. Rabbit lies down on job. That's not what happened.
Aw, Marshmallow. You won again. Come on, one more game. And this time I'm gonna whip you. Alice angry. Threatens to clobber Crystal. I didn't say that.
This latest story is so good, I can hardly believe it's mine. Caterpillar steals stories, calls them his own. This is an outrage!
Mr. Caterpillar, we need to talk.
It's about these letters to the editor you've been sending.
And I'm going to keep sending them too until you stop printing these outrageous lies about me.
Please, stop writing to us. We understand how you feel.
But it's not our fault.
Oh? Then whose newspaper was it that said, I steal other people's stories, and then say I wrote them? Just listen to this. Who else but me could have written it? Once upon a time, there was a boy who delivered papers early in the morning. The boy liked being awake before everyone else, riding his bicycle through the quiet neighborhood. There was just one problem. At one house, at the end of a long, dark street, there was a dog. A dog that didn't like to be disturbed. Every day, the boy would carefully deliver the paper, then run like crazy. But one day, the boy fell. The dog seized its chance and gave chase. But the dog didn't want to bite the boy. It wanted a favor. He wanted the boy to deliver 2 papers, one for him and one for his master. You might say the dog was a real news hound. The boy agreed, and from then on, he and the little dog read the paper together every morning. There! Who else but me can tell a tale like that?
Like we said, we believe you. We're just trying to print a good paper.
But the Queen is forcing us to print stories that are just rumors.
Oh, I see.
Man, I feel terrible. The stories in the paper hurting everybody's feelings.
Yeah, but what can we do? We have our orders.
Your Majesty, please. Everyone is so unhappy with the newspaper.
But why? Don't they see? Printing all the news is for the good of everyone.
Well, perhaps, Your Highness, but I've even heard rumors. People think you don't care about your subjects anymore.
What?
Not that I believe such things. I know that you are truly a kind and gracious queen.
Of course I care. I know just how they feel. I know what it's like to be in other people's shoes.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. What did she mean by, I know what it's like to be in other people's shoes?
I wonder, does the queen buy other people's used shoes? Boy, that would be a juicy story.
And we have orders to print all the juicy stories.
Hey, brother.
Yes, Tweedledum.
She didn't say.
Did too.
You didn't hear.
So did you.
But the queen has lots of money. Why is she wearing old used shoes?
The queen will have our heads for this, but what else could we do?
We're both reporters, always looking for the news.
And we just overheard the queen talking about old shoes.
What?
The shoe is on the other foot. The shoe is on the other foot. The shoe is on the other foot. The shoe is on the other foot.
Well, we need a juicy story, and this is too good not to use.
We'll really be in trouble once she reads this honey-do. The queen will have our heads for this, but what else can we do? The shoe is on the other foot, and what's more, it's used. The shoe is on the other foot. The shoe is on the other foot. The shoe is on the other foot. The shoe is on the other foot.
Queen buys used shoes. What? This is outrageous. I've never been so insulted in all my life. How could they spread such a terrible rumor? This has got to stop. Rabbit, I want everyone in my courtyard in 5 minutes.
Oh, yes, 5 minutes. Let's see, that would be...
Well...
Oh, yeah, right away, Your Majesty.
I deny every single word in this scandalous story. And although I don't know who is responsible for spreading this wicked rumor, if I find out, they'll be sorry.
Your Majesty, I'm sure no one would actually believe that you would buy used shoes.
It's unimaginable to even, imagine it.
Of course, anyone can see that your shoes are new.
Actually, the right one looks a little scuffed.
The point is, these lies hurt my feelings.
Rumors should never be printed.
That's right, Alice. And from now on, you will only print stories which you can prove are true. No rumors.
You got it, Your Majesty.
The truth it is. No more rumors.
Your Majesty, I think you've made a wise decision.
Naturally, I'm the queen. Everything I do is wise. Come, Rabbit. I'm off to do my weekly shoe shopping. New shoe shopping, that is.
That's the story.
Well, Dinah, I think I know the last word of my puzzle. A 5-letter word for gossip or unproved story. Rumor. R-U-M-O-R. There. All done. Now, if anybody tries to start a rumor that I don't finish what I start, I can tell them it's just not true.
Federation.